Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just going to wait a few minutes to let a few people hop on here, and then I will start um, sharing some things. Okay, I'm going to set my timer because I said, oh, goodness, it fell on the floor. I'm going to set my timer because I want to start doing things. Okay, so that's different. Doing things a little bit different. And so that's what I'm about to do. Set my timer. Oh, not the calendar, girl. Hmm. So I'm gonna set it for 18 minutes, and I'm doing that because I'm gonna let a few people hop on here, and then we can get it started. Then we can get it started. Started, baby. Do that. Mhm. Okay. Excuse me. I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everyone. I did make a video yesterday, and then I just wanted to get on here and share some things. So I'll get my supplements together, y'all. Put what I take together, and then we can proceed. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I got my supplement. Okay, Ohanas. We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. You know why? Because I said so. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And let me start off by saying this. I know a lot of people gonna come in here and probably say something they ain't got no business. I don't care about that. I'm not in that part of my life, so I'm gonna proceed with what I came on here for. If you can like the video, watch the video, share, and turn on your notifications. That way, when I do go live, everyone to know. My thing is this. I'm gonna get to the point. What does my channel consist of? I'm gonna say that because sometimes people probably be wondering. Life, okay, whatever that may be. It could be ups, downs. It could be motivation. It could be my health journey, your health journey, us going through things, cooking, shopping, and in between, and doing activities with loved ones, family, etc. Where you been, sister? Going through a lot with what. That's kind of one of the reasons why I came on here. I was getting burnt out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Could y'all like the video, please? Okay, one of the reasons why I decided to come on today is after Christmas. Today's my dad's birthday, by the way. And I did wish everyone a happy holiday and Merry Christmas yesterday on a short video. So I'm on this live because at one time I felt like I was doing too many lives, but also those lives has been helping me. The reason why I'm on today is I wanted to share a little bit of something. I got my timer set too. I'm not going to stay on here long, and I want to get to where I'm saying why I'm on here. Everyone already know I'm on this weight loss journey, and I don't know if you can tell in my face that I'm losing weight. Yes, I am. Um, I don't want nobody to think, oh, she just done stopped. She ain't doing it or nothing. Yeah, I'm doing a lot. I have a lot going on in my life at this moment. That's why I say life. Only reason why people probably don't see me doing all these videos like some of these other content creators, because that's what we do. We come on here because we want to get monetized, okay? If anyone had ever thought about doing YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever else is out there, there's a lot of other ones, just to name a few. A lot of these people on here to be content creators and also social media influencers. And to me, I think it's a difference, but it really ain't. I think the social media influencers is the one that has really been in the game for a long time. They know they stuff, but these small content creation people, we're trying to get there. This is my thing. If anybody needs to support you, you can ask for support. I'm talking about followers and things like that on your channel, and that's what I have been doing. I don't feel the support. I had thought about, and this is me being a little discouraged, yes, and frustrated, and a whole bunch of other stuff in between. I had thought about deleting a whole bunch of videos, and then I had thought about starting from scratch on my channel, because for me to have, yes, listen, 8,000 and some odd subscribers, no one's supporting me. And why do I need support? Hell, I'm trying to get monetized, just like everybody else on these streets is. And I feel like sometimes the topics and stuff that I'm talking about, people shy away from it. A lot of people shy away from talking about these topics, and I'm one for bringing what I want to share, what I've been through, going through, trying to get through. And so I feel like sometimes you feel like you led to talk about certain things, and when it's on your mind, heart, talk about it. Another thing, I said, you know what? Maybe I need to come on here and start being messy. Life, people would like that. If I was to really, I really believe this, if I was to really get down to the core pit of things that I have experienced, been through, and still going through. But sometimes I think like when you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there for two things. People need to hear it. And then also it's like opening up a can of worms, because my life hasn't been good. My life hasn't been easy, but my life was good at one point in time. I'm not contradicting myself. I'm gonna tell you what, my health journey is this, and I'm gonna try to say it and stay together, okay? When you have loved ones, and not just loved ones, when you see people that done had serious health issues, okay, and going through it, why wouldn't nobody want to hear about it? Why wouldn't no one want to hear what someone had to say about it? Because each one of us at one point in time done lost a loved one. There's no way out of it. Even if you was adopted, you was in a foster parent, your mom and dad brought you in the world, you might not even know them, but later on in life you find out that's still a part of you. You was brought in this world, and I'm gonna be honest, some was abandoned, but also some parents didn't have no choice. I would rather, which I would do because I love my babies, give my child a good life than to have my kid go through hell. Sorry, I feel that way. But better yet, circumstances happen to where people get pregnant. I ain't gonna say the word, but you know what I'm talking about, the R word, okay? Sometimes things happen, you know what I'm saying? And even when you're young, you got a young mind and you don't know better, but you've been told. Okay. And even if you don't have a young mind, you're not ready to bring a life into this world. There's so much protection out there, condoms, birth controls. I get it. Some people can't even take birth controls. And I wouldn't dare tell anybody to get that Mirena. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's where my weight started. Not with Mirena, because back then the hell I didn't even know nothing about it. We heard of IUDs. Okay, so it's the same thing pretty much. But anyhow, I was on birth control. I couldn't take birth control. Birth control pills put weight on me. Mm-hmm. I heard the old way of them saying it's a sugar pill. Okay. And I know a lot of people can't take birth control. So I'm saying health issues and I'm talking about life. Okay. I've been going through a lot of trying to distance myself because, and this is something I don't like to do because I shut down. I have a sister that's sick. If you hear this, sister, I'm bringing this out to you. And my heart breaks for her. Sad for her. And I wish I could help her. That's one thing about me. I don't care about crying. This is the truth. I've been living and keeping stuff to myself. But I know that God has the final say. But at the same token, yes, I pray. And yes, prayers do be answered, and God is real. But I wish I could help her. And when I see her going through what she's going through because of my profession, I know a lot. I didn't want to do this, but I don't care. Life is life. She's not doing good at all. And it tore my heart when I first found out. And anybody, when they get off here, that's why it's good to talk about things, because some people don't know the seriousness or certain ways of a sickness or illness, right? Why not educate people that don't know? And even that has never experienced it. Like, this is my thing. I knew my mom was sick. And I know she was on dialysis. My mom was on dialysis for, I want to say 10 years. 10 years. I'm reading the comments. She was on dialysis for 10 years. And she went faithfully. She didn't miss. She wasn't that type of person. Oh, I don't want to go today. I'm pretty sure she felt it, but she went every day. And even when she was sick in the hospital, she would have to get dialyzed in the hospital. So the things that she had wrong with her, she was doing something about it, and something could be done about it. Where my sister, she's older than me, I've been researching. And I wish there was something. And I know it is. See, this is putting yourself out there. This is you sharing. This is you. Probably somebody could come across your video and say, I know something. There's nothing they can do. So when people say, well, pray, I pray. I probably pray more than most people pray. I read. I believe. I have faith. I'm not a non-believer. I I feel like my room that I'm in now, which is my bedroom, I feel like it's really, really cleansed. There's no smells. There's nothing that I feel like is wrong. But as I said when I first started my videos on this channel, stop suffering in silence. I'm not suffering in silence. I express myself, but I've been pulling away because I know what is going on with my sister. And one of the reasons is because I was a certified nurse's assistant. hmm So I worked with people that was sick, not always terminally ill, but needed help. Certified nurse assistant. Sometimes people can just need rehabilitation or stuff like that. Or one time I was a personal care aide too before I became a CNA, and I would do errands and light housekeeping. And this one lady, she had surgery on her shoulder, so she needed probably help. I think for 6 weeks maybe. So I had to go in there and well, as my job, I didn't have to, but I did because it's my work. I went into her home and did like took out her trash, vacuum because she had upstairs, so you got to take the vacuum up, things like that, just small stuff. And then I ended up becoming a personal care aide. Well, I was a personal care aide. I mean, certified nurse assistant because I wanted to do that too. So actually, I was both at one time. I would be certified nurse's assistant. I would go into assisted living facility, okay, and Monday through Friday, and I would take care of a lady that was 93 years old, Monday through Friday from 7 to 12, 7 a.m. to 12, okay. Then after I left her, I would go and do personal care aid, okay. So I was going into people's homes. I would run errands, light housekeeping, like something as simple as vacuum, dust, and maybe a small load of laundry, nothing major, and do the things that they can't get done. Yeah, I got my clock set. If you go off, I'm in that mode of talking now. So the thing is, I know what certified nurses assistants do. I've done it. I've worked with terminally ill patient that had cancer, and literally I was the only one there when she passed away. Experience I'll never forget, but also being that I know things, I know it for what I see. And I'm getting to my sister is and maybe I should have did it, but here again, I'm trying to educate myself on the situation. After I got off the phone, I'm gonna get to the point now. When we get off the video chat, we chat with each other. It's my oldest sister, me, my two sisters under me. We can see each other, we can talk and everything. Thank God for videos, calls. That's one thing I love about technology. That, if nothing else, not so much of texting. I don't care about texting. I like to see or hear. Okay, texting, if you have to, but not to text a long conversation with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you can pick up the phone and call. No, or maybe a text, honey. I'm about to leave the office. I'm about to go in here to a meeting. So, do you need me to pick up anything on the way home? Because, see, I'm gonna still talk. I know I was gonna do that. And so we saw her yesterday. And I saw her the night before, day before too. And when I saw her, she was in so much pain. Her sister, she was in so much pain. So me and my sister's down here, the one that's younger than me, we saw her and she hung up first. And then I did. We have to educate people about conditions. And so me, my heart breaks for her. It does. How you doing today, sister? Anything you want to say? You can write it in the chat or whatever. And so I'm educating myself. And so someone that asked me, where have I been? Going through a lot. hmm And so I felt the need today to come on here and kind of talk about, things that we shouldn't have to go through alone. And you should never suffer alone, and you should never suffer in silence. And if you have a loved one that's going through something, there's nothing we probably can do. But also, sometimes it's good to educate yourself on certain situations. That's just how I am. And I looked up some information last night. There's 4 stages, okay? And her stages, for what I read, and it's okay to read, some things that you look up is real. And I know this too, like I said, certified nurse's assistant. So saying that to say all this is not good. So in my mind is kind of like all over the place. So I'm gonna get to the point and wrap it up. Be mindful, be loving and caring. You only have one life to live. If you have a family member that is going through something, okay, you might not be able to do nothing, but be supportive. My sister just hopped on here, and that's what I was saying. See, she hopped on here this morning. We have to be supportive of each other. And even if you live in a different part of the world, just like she do, she don't live in the same state we live in. And so we just have to be supportive from afar. I mean, she's around family. It's not like she's not around family. Now that'd be a different topic. We would have to try to see if we can get her home close by or whatever. But that's what I've been up to. That's what's been on my mind. And I just felt like I wanted to come on here and share some things. And if I was all over the place, I was meant to be. But I'm being on here, being truthful about what I'm going through, what I'm experiencing. Me per se, I'm okay. But this is before I end this life. That's why I am so serious about my health journey, weight loss journey, health journey. Even if it ain't weight loss, eating healthier, being more mobile and active and stuff like that. And so right now, my mobility is limited because I mean, not me per se, but I'm talking about like going places. Let me get it right because I don't want anybody to think I'm going places, say it right, because of transportation. Because let me tell you something, just as soon as God or when that happens for me, baby, I'm gonna be doing some different content. I'm gonna be doing some different things. I'm gonna be out of here. And that's why I don't like to be confined in a certain space. If my sister's on here, I went out with her and her husband door dashing. This was last Wednesday or Thursday. Well, anywho, they ended up having to bring me home. And the reason why is because I got motion sick, and also it had a lot to do with I hadn't been nowhere in a while, and also had some to do with the food, the way it was smelling. It was a combination of everything. And it's almost like um, I've been locked up. They won't let me out. No, I'm just playing. Like I've been locked up and confined. But my thing is this: I've been somewhere. I probably go somewhere outside my home. I mean, I go outside and get fresh air, don't get me wrong. But in a social setting, maybe once a month. That's not good for no one. I wish somebody would. That's another thing. Stop telling people what they should and shouldn't feel. Because if we say we are Christians, believers, or whatever however you addressed it, sometimes it's common sense. Like, especially the ones that have someone. And even if you don't have someone, you have transportation, you're around people, you're doing different things. I don't need nobody tell me, stop acting like that. How am I acting? I'm not acting no kind of way. I keep everything going to make my life easy for me at the moment. But when I get that vehicle, I'm be doing some things. This is not good, not going nowhere, and you have a lot of things such as a sister that is not well, and you sitting around. Oh, I do stuff in my house. That's still boring to me. I don't care. That's boring. The ones that saying, I don't mind being alone, I don't mind being alone either. But if you got a vehicle and you able to move around, maneuver, and do different things, you getting out. So yeah, you probably don't mind being alone once you get back home because you done been out there. On the other hand, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? But when I do get out there, I come back home and I'll be like, oh, I had a good time. Someone had told me on one of my, I have another YouTube channel. Maybe you need to get involved in some kind of community and go to church and stuff. How? Am I going to walk to it? Some of these states that you live in is different than others. I don't have nothing against any of that. And thank you for the suggestions and stuff like that. Because that's, I mean, I'm not saying it in a way of being a negative Nancy. How are you going to be able to get to church? Thank you. Like the video, please? Thank you. How are you going to be able to get to church or go to church without a vehicle? See, when before I moved over here, a little backstory, I was living around my sister and my daughter at her house. I wasn't feeling this way. And even when I first moved over here, I wasn't. What makes me feel this way is feeling isolated. Feeling like no one cares. And that's why I say you get on these platforms and people share their stories. I'm not getting on here being a messy Bessie, even though I could. You have a lot of people that's on these social media platforms just doing the most ridiculous stuff, and you got all these people that is supporting and have their backs and stuff. Okay, whatever float people boat. Because let me tell you, whatever works for them too. But for me, on the other hand, I'm on social media almost pretty much doing the same thing, cooking, cleaning, talking. I'm just not being messy. I think that's what it is. And I'm being vulnerable, just like today. I done got on here and cried. I don't care if the world see me cry. I'm not too proud to, well, I'm not begging, but to ask for help if I need it. But why ask for help if you know you ain't gonna get it? Mm-hmm. Oh, stop thinking so negative. How am I thinking negative if I know the reality of it? Real talk. So I'm on here wrapping up. I'm about to get off here. I'm on here talking about health, I'm on here talking about pretty much mental health, physical health, emotional health, support. I'm on here talking about things that don't make sense. I'm on here talking about transportation. I'm on here talking about, like I said, I before I finished because I didn't. I did finish it. I was on here before I moved into my home where I stay at now. I used to, believe it or not, I used to hang around this one lady. She was older, much older than me, but I didn't care. She drove. Me and her would go to the movies, to the fish restaurants, and no, I would pay for her a lot of times, but that was okay because she's taking us. You get what I'm saying? Or if she didn't have gas, I offer her. I didn't think just because someone came up with the idea because she knew more places than I did, right? So if she came up with the idea, you know what I say? Can I buy you lunch? Or even if I didn't, she's standing there counting her money, and I'm saying to myself in my mind, she must not have enough. So I'll just say what you want and order it for her. I'm not a user. So we would go to different consignment stores. We would go just all kinds of different places, and um, I supported her because she didn't have no one. And at the time, I did. I'm not gonna sit up and lie and say I did because I was living with my daughter, and that's a story in itself I could tell another day. But not in nothing in a negative way. But what led me to live with my youngest daughter, and she stayed right. Their apartments doors was face to face, and my daughter knew her, and she helped my daughter. My daughter supported her, like something as simple as when it would rain and storm, they had a basement. My daughter would go down there in that basement with her just so she wouldn't be alone. And so me and that lady used to do all kinds of stuff together. And when that stopped, it broke my heart. As a reason for it, and I just ain't gonna get into it. So I'm not gonna say that that's something I need. Let me just say it like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So next time I get back on this live, I'm gonna get on here and just be right down raw and ragged. And if I do that, I bet you hella people will like that. See, you could be raw and ragged without being flippant of the mouth, like cursing and all this stuff. I'm not a curse. I'm not a cursor, though. I'm not a cursor. And also, have I ever cussed? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. But that's not me. Because when I started doing it, I was doing it because I was around a lot of people that did it. That's not me being a follower. It's you picking up on, it's almost like picking up energy, okay? So, and that's another thing. I want to give positive energy. I want to get on this live or make a video every time I turn around. I'm talking about Debbie Downer stuff, but maybe I need to be a messy Bessie. I get on here and talk about some mess. I bet you people like that. People say, be who you are. You get respect that way. No, I noticed that a lot of people get respect for not being who they are. A lot of people are fake. A lot of people doing stuff for attention, and them doing stuff for attention is getting them to where they need to be. Me being serious, down to earth, transparent, in a positive way, talking about a lot of different things, health, why I'm on my journey. If I didn't finish it, like I said, I might be all over the place today, but hey, that's okay. I am on my journey because of seeing loved ones suffer. So wrap that up. So on that note, Ohanas, I guess I'm gonna start back trying to come back. Excuse me. I guess I'm gonna start back trying to come back on here more often. So I just felt that I needed to explain why I've been MIA. So on that note, I hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. Blessings to you and your family, loved ones. And you'll see me on the next one. And another thing, if you follow me or subscribe to my channel, could you turn on your post notifications? Can you like my videos? Could you look at some of my videos? How is anyone to know that they don't want to know about a person if they don't go and pay attention to anything that the person's putting out there? I have so much different people say, your content is about spirituals. Okay, what's wrong with that? If that's a part of my life, my videos is about um scriptures, cooking, vlogging, reviews, uh, talking about health. I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna do a test. So on the next one, Ohanas, we are family. You know why? Because I said so.